welcome back to this episode, everyone. In this one, we are going to finish lighting the engineering hull. All right, everyone, welcome back. Okay, we're going to get the rest of this lighting done here for the engineering hull, which includes this. So I got as you remember, I got this rice paper stuff on there to give a more overall lighting effect, which works wonderfully. But the walls here are what I'm going to be concentrating on here. So I'm going to be putting LED lighting along the sides here. I'm probably going to be using, where did they go? These here for that lighting, since I've already got them in the very bottom there that will light up these lower windows here. So I'll line these along here and along here. That will light up the rest of the windows in the midsection here. But I'm going to temporarily put this in place so I can get at least an idea of where I want the lights to go on the backs of here. I don't want them pointing exactly at these windows. It'll be too bright. Like if I have the lights pointing in this blank area, the light will spread out amongst all these other windows here, like in this area here and this area here, which will work beautifully actually. Now on the update on this, I'm still waiting for the light kit to come in for the landing bay, or for the landing strips here. So other than that, let's get this started here. I just want to temporarily get this in place with the wall, kind of a wall area on here, one of these walls, and then it'll give me a better idea of where I want the lighting to go. Okay, so I got that in place temporarily. Now I just need oh, wait a minute, that's not right. There we go. So you see, I still have an issue here, but that's actually a pretty easy fix. There's really nothing to worry about there. Come on, get into place there. There you go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Okay. With that in place there, so give me an idea where I want that lighting to go. All right. All right, so I'm going to take my felt marker here. I like this one here. It's got two different ends on it. I'm taking the thicker end here so I can see. I want to get the lighting in this, like this area here, where it lights up all of this group of windows here. So, like right here, right where I marked it there, and right up in this area here. Have to do a little bit of fiddling around that area there, but that's okay. And then right on the end over here, another light. So here, here, and down here is where I'm going to be putting the lighting. And let's see here. So right on the very back down here. So there, and some lighting down there. So here, there, here, and here. And that will light up that whole area on both sides. So now I just need to take this one, mark it the same area here where I want the lights to go. Here and right here. All right. Now, just like I did with the warp engines, you take the pins, you splay them out sideways. This is where I really enjoy the model making, putting in all the lights and electronics and everything. Kind of thinking maybe I just go like here, and so I'd want 1, 2, so like a row of 3 will go here, 2 down here, 2 more up here, and 1 back here. Okay. So I'm going to make a daisy chain of 3 to start. Now, just a reminder, the corner here that is rounded off, that's a negative side. The square side there is positive. Make sure you follow that all the way down the chain. So this one goes here like that. Just make sure all the rounded corners are on the right side. Otherwise, you have to go and take them all off. Yeah. All right, there we go. I didn't need to put any over there, so I got these 2 here. I just shifted the position. Looks good. Now, for lighting up the ceiling here, I need to install the lighting in the actual top part of the engineering hull. Okay, so I'm talking about here is, so let's see here. It's going to be, so it'll be in place like this. Yeah. So it'll be in here like this. So it's pretty much going to go almost the entire length. So starting here, going all the way along till about this point here. Now you see I got these in the way. So I'll have to start my string all the way along here, right up into this point here, and then put another one here, another one here. I'm going to cut a portion of this out of here so the light isn't blocked. So for now I need, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably a string of 12, 1, 1. So 14 of these to light up all of these windows here. Okay, took 11 of those. Now I'm going to cut out the center part there and put 3 more in there, and that will take care of the lighting of the ceiling. Okay, now I'm kind of I don't need any up here. Probably just one more back here. Kind of contemplating that if I need this here, if I can cut that out of there, then I could just keep on with the line here and put like 2 more lights on at the end of here. Because this is going to be pressing on the back of this, and it's going to block some of the light. I really don't want that being blocked off. Okay, I'm going to take that out of there. I'm going to shave that smooth. Okay, so I got 13 of those lights in a chain. Now I just got to glue them in place. All right, now I'm just going to wire these up. I'm just going to use the 30 gauge wire here. Let's do a quick light test. Okay, now just before we do the light test, just wanted to let you know, but I did just a really quick one, and the light I had here before wouldn't light up. I took it off of the line. I did a test with it, just as like the one light before. This is a replacement. For some reason, it wasn't lighting up. I guess it got, I don't know, it was defective. But now, let's try it now. There we go. Perfect. Now I just got to do that, and that takes care of that, except for these windows in here. All right, those are all done. I won't connect these together until I have them placed there. Okay, now for lighting up these bay windows here, these lights might be enough after bouncing off the silver in here. But I just want to make sure it's going to be bright enough, because I don't want to send this model off to my customer without it being properly lit. I just need to see here. All right, now taking my pen, bay windows here to here. Basically, it's along this set of windows here. I'm going to put a couple of those large lights in here. So I got it marked off here where it goes. And that'll light that up. So if it's in here like this, I don't want the lights pointing directly at those windows. So what I have to do, is when I get it in place there, I'll glue it on an angle like it's pointing down a little bit. Otherwise, the light coming through the bays will overpower everything else, and I don't want that to happen. That's why I coat the interior silver, to let that do my job for me. So it's going to take 1, 2, yeah, just 2 of those on each side. That's all it's going to take. All right, got them built there. Just got to put 2 on that one and 2 on that one, and that'll take care of that. Actually, I'm gonna make double sure that's the right spot. Yep. Just used very little glue to put it on there, just so I can double check the angle here. Yep. The hull itself is angled enough that it's pointing the lights down just a little bit, which is perfect. Okay. Okay. There we go. Looks good. Very good. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm just going to put the clear parts in here. Make sure it's nice and snug. Looks good. You just need like a little dab of glue here, a little dab of glue there. And then you don't need to worry about anywhere else. Okay. Now, these here, I have to do a little bit of painting on before I install those. Now, going back to this area, see these here are the turbo lifts. So the way I'm going to light these, see, it just goes down in here like this. Now you got the clear part poking through there, so I'm going to put a 3mm white LED on this side, shining up this half, and then on the bottom half here, you see it pokes down through the holes there. I'll have another 3mm LED in the hole there, lighting up this bottom half, and it should light up pretty much the whole thing. But I have to get these painted yet. And then it'll be on like this. It should work fine. But if I have to, I'll widen out the holes. I probably will widen out the holes for the LED to shine through this way and this way, lighting up the central section of this plastic part. But I got to get the painting on here done to make that look good, just like I have to get the painting done on this. Okay, I got the studio model pictures here of the aft section. I'm looking specifically for this here for the coloring. Actually, this is more the color here. It's kind of a intermediate blue, or really dark bluish gray kind of color. So that's the color there I'm going to be using. And where the lights come out are where the slits are, 4 slits on either side, and the rest of it gets painted. So let's get that done. Okay, I notice here it's recessed in, so it's going to be a little bit harder to paint. But I'm going to do the back here chrome silver, and then the front here will be the intermediate blue. picking the spot here where the slits are not. The rest of it gets painted in. If I can hold on to it. Slippery little thing. Let those set for a few hours. And then I'll paint the exterior with this intermediate blue. And that should block all the light except for where the slits are. All right, now to get those there painted. Okay, now the this picture here doesn't really show the color properly. It looks like it's the same color as the rest of the walls here. So like this color here is like a light gull gray. So that's what I'm going to use on here as well. But the first color I'm going to put on it is, let's see here. Oh, where is it? This here, gunship gray. It'll block the light. And then get that all painted. And then I use the light gull gray over top of that. I think that's what that color is. Yeah. Okay. And then get that done. And then I can get them placed. And then I'll get them put in place here. Get 3mm lights, white lights in the top there. Now I'm hoping I don't need to make the holes larger. I shouldn't have to. As long as I got the center point of the LED light up lined up perfectly and pointing down, it should be exactly what we all need. So, all right, and here we go. Just gotta let that set for a few hours, and I can put on the final coat. There we go. Looks good. Just gotta let that dry now. Probably let it set overnight, and then can install them. Not too much more left to do except wait for that light kit to get in, and then I can finish off the actual landing bay. Okay, so got these all done now. All right. So I'm not going to glue them in place just yet. I just want to see what it's going to look like. How well the light shines down through the body of it. So what I want to do, no, not 5mm, I need 3. There we go, 3mm whites. So for this, I'll need 4 of them. So I'm gonna flatten it down. There we go. Just so it looks like that now. Make sure the pins are far enough apart from each other. And then put it directly over the attachment hole here. I'm not gonna use very much glue to hold it in place this here. I just want to do a test. See if it's gonna work. Because I don't see why it wouldn't. All right, got those connected. Let's just do a light test, see what it looks like. Ooh! Oops. Not bad. Now I'm going to have lights shining up from this side here as well. It'll light it up more in the bottom there as well. That's actually not too bad. Okay, I'm going to widen out the holes. Gonna widen out these holes here for a little more light to be able to shine through it. It's the test showed it looked good. It looks like it's gonna work beautifully. I just gotta let just a tad bit more light through. All right, so I'm just going to use my X-Acto to do that. Yeah, that should be all I need to do. All right, then we stick these back on. Ah, come on. Oh yeah, way better. Now when the light lights up through there on the bottom, we're rocking. There we go, all wired up. The ceiling and the floor looks good. I widened out the holes on the bottom there as well as the ceiling. And perfect. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Now you got to keep in mind, I was only using a 3-volt power source. This whole ship's going to be run on 9 volts, so that's going to be even brighter than what you saw there in the test. Now I'm just going to put these in. I got these painted now. Just got to squeeze them back into place there. Here we go. And just got to use a little bit of glue to hold it in. Just like that. One thing I don't like about these tubes sometimes is that you can't control the glue that's coming out just inside the crack there. Okay. Just gonna let that dry. Anyway. And so the lighting up in this area in here is red, and on the sides there it's blue. So I'm just going to use 3mm blues, one on this side, sort of like pointing up on an angle so it's not overpowering it. Now for this in here, is all okay, so we got the navigational flasher there. What? um okay, I might have to make a little cover to put over top of this navigational light here, because it looks like I get that on there. It could be, if any red lights I have here pointing at that is going to interfere with that, and I can't let that happen. Just painting it silver isn't going to work, so I have to build a cover to put over top of that light there, and then have a red light here, sort of pointing on an angle towards this section here, like I did for the bridge in the bridge module, where I cross-lit. That's pretty much what I got to do here, cross-light it. But I have to make a cap or something to put over top of that to protect, so there's no red light bleeding into the flasher here. So it just occurred to me, duh, heat shrink. Just heat shrink a portion over top of that, and that'll stop the red from interfering. Pushing it down hard on there. Okay. Now, for any last little bit openings in the bottom there, I'm just going to use my putty all the way around to seal it all off completely. There. Now, okay, so when the putty dries, I'll paint that silver. Now, let's do another test fit here. All right, so I need one light pointing this way, one light pointing that way. So just like that. Got 2 3mm reds. Just got to get them installed now. Keep it back just a little bit. Don't want it too close, because I want as much of the red to splay out as I can. I'm not gonna know how well it's lined up until I actually do a light test. So let's wire these up and then do a light test. All right. I just want to test. Holy moly, some Mahonies. I am happy with that, boys and girls. And look at that. No red light coming through there at all. Perfect. Okay, now you have to keep in mind, with these reds, you have to have a resistor on them. So I'm going to use a 180 ohm resistor. Just for the simple fact is that they just love drinking that juice. So I got to slow it down to give the rest of the lighting their fair share. Okay, so I reduced it to 100 ohm. 180 ohm was just a bit too much, so it works great now. And I did another light test with 6-volt power source, and it's just perfect. Okay, now for this section here, for the blues that go on shine in there, I did a fitting. And the blue light will go here on either side, pointing at it. So I'll probably move the blue back here a little bit, pointing into it. Okay. Quick light test here. Whew. Yeah, baby. Very nice. Very nice. It works. It's beautiful, man. Here. If I can get this piece to hold its position long enough. There we go. Look at it. Perfection. Okay, now there was an issue that because it's so clear, you can actually see the light bulb. So I'm going to put some more of that rice paper stuff over top of that, so it'll diffuse the light, and it doesn't look like there's an actual light bulb there or LED. Let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna use this white glue here as the adhesion for it. It will dry clear. Much, much better. Okay. Okay, there we go. And that takes care of all that. A whole lot better. If you look in there now, it no longer looks like there's a light or a LED light. Okay, so you can see I put that rice paper on here as well. I used this Elmer's clear transparent glue. So you don't have to wait for it to dry clear. It's already clear. So I just glued glue on there and stuck this paper right onto it. Works great. So wait for this to dry, Now, I might have an issue, though, with the red LEDs interfering with this lighted area here. I'm not sure yet. I don't think I will, because there's more than enough blue light hitting this that it'll keep the red from interfering. But it'll take a light test to do that. So I'm just going to wait till this dries first. And then do the test. That's it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we are going to be working on the navigational deflector. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do some commission work for you, contact me at epyc.models@gmail.com. Also check out my website, www.epyc.models.com. And go see my new online store. The link is down below. See you all again later. Bye.